Watch it in browser. Plug in my tabby. Tabby. Yeah, cool. Where's the hole at, girl? Damn. Something strange in the neighborhood. You gonna call Ghostbusters. I ain't getting in the ass. I hate these motherfuckers. Check out this building guy. Like, we don't know how to build fucking characters in these games. Game's 20 years old. People don't have blow jobs. Not fucking help people. Jobs. I don't know how to spell my name. Please help me how to build my name up. That's what it feels like to these people. Oh my god. I never knew I could learn from listening. Never knew I could learn from talking. Never knew I could learn from showcases. Why do people get paid so much fucking money to be dumb? You don't want to tell me that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I was saying that, like, I noticed that there's people out there that always pay people to be fucking stupid. Like, really fucking dumb. Makes no sense. It's like, why you, like, why are you so fucking stupid? What do you mean by stupid? You know, well, I mean, you're a bit of a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get no kick from champagne. Ooh. Yeah, alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So what should I do? I get a birth out of you. Give me a match of fine Jose. I don't fucking die. No. I feel much stronger. Yeah, the best merch are the ones with paladins. Paladins with fanaticism is amazing with mercs. Your mercs become extraordinarily strong. Or you can use concentration with a hammer gun. I hate these guys. Nice. Oh. Magic Fine's always fun. Imagine this shit for hours. Oh my god, for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Magic Fine. It was ridiculous how much you can Magic Fine. Oh, dude, gold. Let me heal me up. Yeah, I need to get up his healing though. His healing's rather weak. 13, it's not that much. Yeah, you can get up to like a 50 or something like that. If you want to learn how to be a big Diablo player, learn on Magic Find. Magic Find normal mode is shit ton. Until you get the Gold Dagger. The Gold Dagger gives you like over 100 something of Magic Find. Which is all you really need at the beginning. Like, it works like a charm. Yeah, I'm happy they remade it because they're actually making it better. They're updating it and making it better based upon players and what players want. So it's going to make the game even better. And that's what you want in these games. That's why I say you prolong something more often, you're going to be more happy with it. If you don't prolong something, you keep on you don't change it. You know, it is a great game, so to speak. And people have to understand that shit, like, let me get you a cool bitch. Get my fucking merch Yes, people have to really understand that, you can make more money per long in the game than you can. War Scythe.
I can't hear anything.
Sure, let's go get those fucking potions. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, baby. Show me some tattoos. War Scythe. 100% Deadly Strike. So it already does 2x damage. It's level 29. And minimum damage is pretty good. And actually, I don't think that's too bad. Prevents much hero management. That'd be good for a pole arm barb, I guess. Not a pole arm, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's 100% Deadly Strike. It's rather fast. If you want to be my lover, my big tips. I need to give me an Oculus. Okay, well, resistance aren't too bad. Difficulty minus 40%. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I think it's gonna warm up again. Who fucking knows? It's always like that.
Greetings.
It's going to warm up. Yes. Let's go. I mean, how much I like to stay at home in that, but I have to make money and I get kind of annoyed. Because I'm just like, I'm getting annoyed because I want to pay more bills than the house because I'm sick and tired of all the arguments and shit that's happening. Dude, it's fucking shit. You know, sucks living with your parents when you're older. Especially when some things are not meant. No, I think it's not meant to be meant. Feel my wrath. I'm sure a lot of people have parents that are just somewhat difficult to deal with.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
My brothers have escaped you.
Hitting me and my merch. Just hit on my pitch. Yeah. He doesn't have his on. He gets voted.
You're too late.
Oh, this potion's the best thing that I found. I'm trying to fill in these fucking damn fillings. I don't think there's much of a problem with that, but I do like talking about it because I had a filling in my teeth done about 7 years ago, and unfortunately, every time you go to a dentist and that they like to check out stuff, they're always
Not
like,
here.
"You need to redo those fillings." I'm like, redo the fillings, and like, they're fillings. They should never be redone. I guess I don't know. I'm not really too big on that. But like, they were saying, because I got a crown. I'm like, well, the reason I got the crown is because the tooth filling fell out altogether, and there was just a big ass hole in my tooth. These fillings are still intact. They're still stuck to the tooth itself. So more or less likely, they're not gonna. I can't get an infection in my tooth if the tooth still has a filling in it. Makes no sense. I mean, to get a crown is like $1,000, but to get I had to get a root canal with that, and it was like 4,000 or 5,000. It was like, it was about 4,000. Wait, what? Reduce damage by 25%? Wait, my damage reduction by 25? Did I kill my guy? Of course. That's a different one. I've never seen that one before. Yeah, damage reduction by 25 is quite a lot of damage, actually. What a piece of shit. Hey, Mephisto. Yeah, I just want to get another job in that. Hopefully try not to be a dumbass and get fired. That's why I said the least amount of hours I can work, the better off I am. So if I could be able to sit there and work, not fucking 40 hours a week, just keep my ass the least amount of hours, I think I'd be better off keeping a fucking job. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be leaving in a couple of hours. Throw an helmet.
I'm overburdened.
Put in the good. Monta Neca. Neca schools. Sweet. Kane's not really fighting anything. I don't like that. I don't like that I'm not fighting anything. It's kind of annoying. Not much left. Oh. I do like the inventory though. The inventory is beautiful. Go bing, bang, boom, and all that space. I think I already have one of these too. I do. Here we go. Found one of these. It is kind of a low one. Found some Mortal Keen shit, which is good. Mortal Keen's actually really good. Two of the Necros. I got a lot of Necro shit. None of them aren't too bad. Give more to undead. Well, hello there, Angel. How ya doing? How ya? I thought you might come on earlier, but I guess you didn't want to. That was, Then again, that's good though, because, you know, sometimes I like to talk to Miles by himself and that, because... Oh shit. It's hard to talk to people, honestly. It's hard to talk to multiple people on streams, because the conversations might flow, and it's kind of like, holy shit, you know, I can't talk to everybody. So what would be really cool is if you and Miles and whoever else like to talk on that. Because Miles just on here because he likes watching me play games but he's on here because he likes me. He has attraction towards me and that, so that's the main reason why he likes to come on here now. Because we're kind of like friends, you know. He helps me out in that. He helps my channel out quite a bit. Help me pull people in and stuff. I don't have sponsors and shit, so I can't be like, hey, you wanna come to my channel and you'll get 25% off and go fuck yourself. It's the best item on the market. You may ask how it works. I don't know how it works. Just come on in. No. God, motherfuckers. So how are you doing? Fuck you, Mr. Creamy shit. Just 2 medium. 3 of the frozen orb. That's actually not that bad. That's actually really fucking good. Holy shit. I have $3 skills, whatever. And
I can't.
son of a bitch. Heck, a stress with life. Well, we'll talk about it. What's going on? I mean, I'm doing okay, honestly. I'm just, you know, up and about, like I always am.
What do you need?
Shit, what the crap, stupid shit. 9 alive. 20 alive. I'll take 20 alive though. small. Like I said, something's bothering you, just chit chat. If you have an Xbox now, we can chat on the Xbox. I mean, obviously, it'd be on the stream. I guess. Would it be? Yeah, it would be. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. That song is so stupid, I swear. Yes, the power is true. I'm getting stronger. You ever watch the anime? There's a lot of anime. I went to Funimation instead of Crunchyroll. Funimation on my tablet doesn't take ads, which is funny because I don't have ads on there. I don't know why, this doesn't have ads. It buffers a little bit here and there, but I just find it really funny there's no ads on there. I'm like, why is there no ads on my damn thing? I'm like, whatever. Go beans! Super heroic hero show. There's just so many. I noticed that when I watch anime and I'm like, god damn, there's so many freaking animes, it's ridiculous. Like, why is there so many animes? Come on, guys. There's a lot. Like, I've just started to really get into Seven Mortal Sins. Not actually that bad. I mean, it's really interesting to watch. A little bit of, you know, perverted stuff in it, but not too much, honestly. Pretty fun to watch, though. It's really silly. Silly and perverty. I've been trying to watch longer animes. Like I watched a little bit of Bleach. I would say probably about a month and a half ago. I got into the first season. The first and second season were actually really good. The third season was kind of stupid. I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was boring as fuck. Because just like, well, Ichigo's a massively powerful person that beats up generals like they're nothing. And I always find it quite curious that other people come around stronger than him still. I'm like, whatever, dude. Make up your fucking mind. This ain't Dragon Ball Z, which it pretty much is. Like, this shit's fucking dumb. He beats the most power. I think it was supposed to end at season 2. You know how some animes, they feel like they already ended, but they keep on pushing them along, making up random fucking shit to keep them going for money? That's basically what it was. That's how it felt with Bleach after season 2. I believe it's supposed to end when he saved Rukia. Well, yeah, it is, but it's... The way I think of it is that, if they kept it going by, like, having fun with the characters more, Like, I like silly animes where it's just, like, slightly perverted, but it's silly, a lot of joking in that, and then have some, like, rough stuff going on. Like, someone, you know, gets in fights and shit and that, but, like... That's about it. But when it comes out of other things, then it's like, come on. Like, Bleach was, like, third season was just literally the dealing with hell spawns, people that were just taking over people's bodies and shit. And mimicking them, playing a stupid fucking game like that, like a little kid. It was so stupid. Like, oh my god, you're a little kid in that, you know, and they're all like... It was really fucking dumb. At least I think it was. I'm like, oh my god. Because the first two seasons were so good. The third season comes around, it's shit. Like, are you fucking kidding me, guys? Really? Some random person comes in and decides to kidnap his friends again. That's how they do it. It's always again. They kidnap them multiple fucking damn times. It's like when I watch High School DxD. High School DxD has it pretty fucking damn good, okay? They actually prolong it. They have really good scenes and that of them fucking around with, a freaking, whatchamacallit. You know, they fuck around with him, they tease him that, and, you know, he gets all, like, bothered by it. It always seems pretty nice. Just get bothered by it, you know? They get bothered by the little stuff in that. It's fun, you know? It makes it more interesting. That was on... I think they're doing another season. I think they're doing a season 5 or whatever. But they're taking their time doing it. High School DxD is like taking over multiple years to make multiple seasons. As in multiple years per season. It's not just, you know, try to prolong it. These people that used to make animes before, like Bleach or One Piece and that, or even Naruto, they'd do one every fucking week. And I wonder how difficult it would be to do all that shit. To sit there and be like, oh, I gotta do this every week. I don't know. That'd be really irritating. Fireball. Yeah, I wanna be running. Run. Run away. Fucking bitches. You're a bitch. I mean, I guess they're no different than Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z was made really fucking well, though. Like, I like how they made it. Things made more sense in Dragon Ball Z. That's probably why it's still a fan favorite. Go away. Fucking just come on, you don't take much. Cool, let me get up. Cool mastery. Cool mastery. Yeah, I need more strength. Dexterity.
My brothers have escaped you.
Anyway. That's what kind of sucks about having some animes that only last for like one season or for 12 episodes. Because they're actually really good animes. They're animes you could probably watch over and over again because they're good. There's a couple animes that are just 12 episodes, and they're fucking amazing. They're really fun to watch. Oh my god, what is this piece of shit? Really good. Horrible. Whatever. Exactly. When you want more seasons, they don't give you. Let's go chit chat. That's exactly what it is. Like there's some animes that are just fucking like astounding. And like they're amazing. Like a couple animes I watched in that, they were, really goofy and funny in that. They were, very entertaining. And like all of a sudden, bam. It goes by super quick too. Because you're like, well shit, that's how entertaining they are. And it just blows your mind when it goes by super quick. You're like, well, son of a bitch, come on now, I want more. That's why things like One Piece. One Piece was really cool at the beginning of that. I actually enjoyed it. I never watched all the way through. God forbid I probably won't. Like Dragon Ball Z, I probably would. Dragon Ball Z, and it just made sense. I don't know what Dragon Ball Z was. Like, honestly, it just made sense. I like the way they prolonged it. A little bit more of a... Oh, just like it better. AOT? I don't know what that is. Or AOF. Is that what you said? Oh, it's AOT. Oh, Attack on Titans. I like that at first. I do like the gore in that. But just like most animes, it gets kind of, the backstory of it's really good. It's just like, humans were enslaved by Titans and they used to just eat people to survive and shit or whatever it was. And I mean, it's kind of cool in that at first. But like it basically was saying that humanity had like very low hope. That's why they did the experiment on certain children to have the Titan D or Titan DNA to be able to, and then the Titan DNA people, some of them end up hating the humans, so that's why they attacked them. They were the smarter Titans than that. It was actually kind of cool when it came down to that. I actually really did enjoy that. It was pretty fucking gruesome though, seeing people get eaten and shit. It was really annoying. Saying to the pops. Don't understand the lyrics. I don't know what that is. I love that there's so many like huge anime fans out there that are like, I used to be super addicted to anime and that, but like, I don't. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Occasionally, I'll just be sitting there watching stuff from that, nowadays. But like, it's a big feel now. Like, it's just constant anime. Da na 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 na. Yeah. Got the ringtone of it. I have to go look that up. Hold on. See, I don't know a lot of stuff. I guess you must have like watched a lot of anime. It seems because you know a lot more about anime than I do. Oh, excuse me. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Mm. Yeah, you know a lot about that stuff. I don't know who they are. Oh, okay, Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, okay. I like Tokyo Ghoul actually a little bit. I watched it a little bit. Oh man. Oh. So you hang out with anyone or anything? Or you kind of just a loner like me? I can never blame you for being a loner because I am one too. My dog, my other friend. Oh, so you moved? Is that what you're saying? I mean, the pets are the best friends, honestly, because they don't do anything but love you. Oh, you met her online? Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you meeting people online. That honestly, online is the best way to do it. I mean, I have a couple people online in that. I want to meet more people. You know, that's kind of one of the reasons why I started a YouTube channel. You know, I like meeting people and that. I like talking to people and that. But yeah, that's how I always was for a while. Like, I never mind talking to people because I work, you know, when I do work in that. But, well, I mean, the way I think about it, it does feel good, but after a while, now, like, when you're, that's the problem is when you're in school, now you're always around people. And that's the reason why you're around people. Or when you get a job, more or less like you'll hang around people at the job. But I guess it can get sad in that. I mean, I guess I used to be like that. I used to be like that when I was younger and that, in my mid 20s and shit. In my early 20s and that. You know, like me, I never had a lot of people to hang around with because a lot of people didn't really like hanging around with me. And I don't know why. I mean, it just never really happened. A lot of times because people just didn't like me because I had issues. I had anger issues and that. Like nowadays, it's a lot different. You know, I feel I don't have much anger issues, honestly. If not barely any at all. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. That I get a little like, okay, Oh, there's the ads. So there was ads on it after all. At first there wasn't. I guess they gave me a 7-day trial thing for having a new account. I think I'll find some YouTube, watch some new reviews or something while I'm talking. Maybe. Or maybe that doesn't work. What are you talking about? Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe that doesn't work. Come on, baby. Links? Are you trying to link something? Is that what you said? Be right back? We want to do like a meeting or like a message board thing? Oh, you're trying to link them. Oh, okay. I see what you mean then. Oh, maybe my fucking nose. I'm sorry, I'm just. Just looking at stuff on YouTube and that. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Gotta watch this one. So if you could play a game, so to speak, what kind of game would you want to play? Like I said, I'm trying to get people to play games with me and that, and I have a PC and that. So if you have a PC or if you have, a PlayStation, we have a computer and that. You ever played Age of Empires? Age of Empires, go on Steam. Age of Empires really good. Steam's got a lot of cool stuff. You ever played the Diablo series? The game I was just playing. Yeah, I'm just asking. But those broke. Like I said, I just buy Steam. Not buy it. I go on Steam. There's free games on Steam too. I go on Steam and that and see what you can find. Whatever money that you do have to buy certain games. We can play that Plasmophobia together. That Plasmophobia is always fun. I'll be right back. Ooh. I'm gonna make me some popcorn. You can probably listen to Angry Joe while I'm gone. Hold on. I'm back. Oh. Green Hill looks fun. On my list, I also don't remember this game. The guy with Jason. Friday the 13th. Girl. Don't be scared. I mean, I used to be scared of talking to people, man. Green Hill. I'm gonna look at Green Hill. What the hell's Green Hill? Of course, my Steam's not fucking working now. Why? It was just working. Nom nom. Nom nom. Ow. The biggest thing about socializing, don't think too much about what you're going to say. Because your personality is what guides you, and you just learn how to adapt to other people. That's all it ever is. Green Hill survival game. It's on PS4. I guess it's on PC too. Oh, it's Green Hell. Okay, Green Hell. I put Green Hill. PlayStation. PlayStation, Steam. $25. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I like simple survival horror stuff. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I like survival games and that. Like Ark and that. Ark was pretty good in that.
Lowest, and it's really bad. And so the first time they get powers, they get in the Lamborghini, they get barely in the Lamborghini because of their conflict. They go out to stop a convenience store. That's where we see Jason Bateman's character. Suddenly, out of nowhere, it breaks into a dance sequence, why? First sight. That's disgusting. This grab hand. And she, for no reason. I mean, I like Crab. I like to eat Crab, but I don't know what she sees in this character. That surf and turf. Yeah, that's the funny part. Yeah, surf and turf is a funny. Which is so stupid because so apparently the main villain is actually the main.
Left 4 Dead 2.
But it's his henchmen that are all dressed up real nice afterwards. After they.
Left 4 Dead 2 is pretty good.
So, like, what is the goal here? Is that how they make money robbing gas?
I played a little Left 4 Dead 1. I played a little bit of Left 4 Dead 2.
People wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, creating petty crimes so that the mayor can say, I'm going to clean this up. Because the mayor himself is a mystery. But don't forget, Octavia has a daughter character. So she comes into play here. She's sort of like her handler. superhero team.
That's a really fun game to play with multiple people, though.
Government,
It's really fun to stream, too.
initially,
Did you ever play Killing Floor? Killing Floor 2.
As a gamer, I see them playing fucking Fortnite on the iPad at 4 frames per second. Did you see that? Like, it's really fucking bad. And we have, and then we learned that Melissa McCarthy has no idea how to do the backpack kid dance. And so, like,
No, that's a good game. Killing Floor 2 is an amazing game. That is a really good zombie game.
Anyways, yeah.
Hey, we got a
That's it.
funny joke out of it.
I have no idea where that joke was for. There, you guys,
Well, Killing Floor is like Left 4 Dead, but more funny. A little more comedic and a little bit more gore, I guess.
I wanted to maybe charge by it, but it just didn't work. I didn't like it at all. And then we get the mayor. The mayor. There is one funny joke. I wrote it here. So so you got the mayor, and then you got this progressive mayor, and it's like, mayor, evil guy. So he's constantly killing his I like that. That's not the joke, but that is another part that I like. The best part of the film is actually the villain. The villains have more dynamic. Anyways, so the joke is that the mayor that bursts into the headquarters threatens him. And the one funny joke is this laser lady. She's like the only Michigan with good powers, and she's terrorizing the city. And so she walks in with the mayor. Melissa's like, does she always walk that slow? Because like she does that evil walk out, and she's like pointing it out, and that kind of referential humor in what we've seen in other superhero films. They're villains always walk like this, really crazy. And then also the mayor doesn't know which way to go out after he first.
Oh, no.
It made me chuckle. But with Zero, it was like a fucking cricket in my fucking house. I could hear the whole film, and then that little thing was to go walking. I think at that time it was like, yeah, that made me like.
Mukbang.
What about the half Korean joke? He's half Korean.
Oh.
It was like the funniest thing.
Is that a game?
There's nothing else going on. You know,
Mukbang.
The Andrew thing, or the next time I kill somebody from the guy,
Mukbang. Dip, dip, dip. You got someone that eats food.
And like I say, and then eventually, so they endorse.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Mayor gets fucking pissed. His eyes go
Okay.
red, and he's strong. And so he has this plan. He's like, fine. And because they endorsed him, the progressive mayor wins. This mayor loses, and he's like, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna throw a big party and I'm gonna celebrate everybody. But he's like, he gets all the people that voted. Somehow he gets all the people that voted not for him. Stop thinking about it.
Oh, there's a thing on PewDiePie.
Yeah, like he's got a bomb. He can blow it up. So then the fucking goes there. They figure out about it, and so they have a confrontation. This is the final sort of climactic battle. I'm just going straight there.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then they have
Talk about really good anime. Food Wars. Talk about food. That Food Wars was amazing anime. I love that anime. That anime was very good. I hate that it ended. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but I heard that it's not. 'Cause I watched like all like first couple seasons of it.
Anyway, the plot twist is the CIA lady that helped
Yeah, people get very interesting about what people eat. Food Wars is amazing. I love that. It always made me want to cook and eat.
So, yeah. And then the stupidest moment in the film, where how do we one of the stupidest moments in the film, they try to do this sad thing. I think you remember this, where Melissa has to really sacrifice herself to keep the bomb instead of just simply throwing the bomb into the water. She has super strength. She threw a bus across the city, which is stupid as fuck. There's also this bus. I'm gonna throw the bus. Don't you throw the bus. I'm gonna throw the bus. Don't throw the bus. She throws the bus. And she breaks the statue. It's a classic film. Remember, it's from Married with Children. Don't worry, I'll tell you. That show was good. Remember that?
Has Bubba addiction?
So she throws the fucking thing in the air, having explode in the water, where instead she decides to throw herself at the box in the water, so that we can forcefully create the sad scene of maybe. But Joe, they said that if the bomb travels too fast, then it can go up early. And so she still traveled pretty fast. She traveled the exact same speed. She could have tossed it. And her body traveled the same way. Anyways, they get the sad music. They play the sad music to the sound of police sirens. Every film, has an end that has a police siren, sad music, and she throws up the
Oh.
And then she tries to do the backpack kid dance and can't cut away with her. She cannot do that. And then they feed each other chicken. There's an end scene at the end where Jason Bateman betrays the mayor in the middle of the fight and gets his claws ripped off. And now it's like, oh shit, well, his arms are fucking ripped off. But at the end, it shows that. No, but we know that. His arms stone crabs and regrow the claws. Yeah, so he has little tiny baby claws. Yeah, remember that? No, there's no.
There it goes. I never really got in the RuneScape too much. I tried to play it when it was free.
Let's go with final verdicts. Remember that this film didn't make you laugh at all. Maybe made you chuckle at one or two things. Whoa. Like it made you chuckle once, maybe twice. I'm just torn between a 1 and a 2. That's 2 is the highest I could go because nothing really happened. Like usually, this is not the OJ bad movie scale. Oh this is the legit. Yeah, this is the legit scale because like these characters.
You can get really addicted to RuneScape. I know some people when RuneScape came out, that game was huge. It wasn't because of the adventures and that, it was because of the story and because of the people you play with. Like the message boards are crazy. Oh my god, you did this, you did that. Oh, it's very nice.
You know what the arc is? That they fight each other. Like, oh, you're so self-absorbed with your thing, and you think you're better than me, and let's not be friends anymore. So 2 out of 10. I think here's the thing. I think Catwoman is worse. Because that's why I said it's not the worst superhero film of all time. I think the worst superhero film of all time Because Catwoman must take itself fucking seriously. It is really hard to get through Catwoman in a single city.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of EverQuest too. I played a shit ton of EverQuest too. I really want to start playing that again with people and just make a guild and that. I really like that stuff. I had a guild for about a couple years. Just quit playing.
The best thing about this movie is that it's so forgettable that I will no longer remember anything about it. I don't think it's a flaw. I don't think it's a flaw. I mean, because you have to. This movie did have a beginning, middle, and end. And one of those things was going to have people saying that were funny. It wasn't good. It didn't make any sense. But there are things that are clearly.
So do you work in that? Do you have a job in that?
So I want to make sure that as I try to guard the highs of the highs, I'm going to do so with the lows of the lows because this one's too high. But it's not the worst.
Makes you a max account. Yeah. I say I used to play a lot of EverQuest too. But then when I started to understand, I didn't like having. I didn't mind being with people in that, but I like being socially awkward in that, like I was when I was younger. I didn't just follow people around, so I'm actually doing what I wanted to do. But I never did. Well, I mean, I stopped following people around, that's what I'm saying.
Actually, Murder Mystery, if you haven't seen that, that's not that bad.
Well, it's serious drama stuff too. And apparently she's good at it. She signed up for a bunch of new.
Well, this is terrible. Her husband and her are maybe on the time of their lives behind the camera. And they think it's super funny. No, somebody needs to tell them these jokes are not funny. You need a better writer. Maybe the writer is the problem. Their dynamic is the problem. Because this premise could be funny.
Yeah, because I always wanted to start a guild. I started with one of my friends. He's like my best friend, someone that's so I used to hang around with when I was younger than that. It was called Garage Incorporated. We had it for a while on that, and
because of the fucking.
You know, when you stop playing with someone in that, because you used to play around a lot, you gotta lose interest. You know, you're like, oh well, he's not on, so I'm not gonna keep on playing. That's where I'm at in my life. I'm trying to find more friends to play with. Trying to find more people to play with.
Just fight back when your life is torn asunder. Thunder Force, Thunder Force. Lightning never strikes if you can't force thunder. Oh, it isn't so concerning. Here we go. The hardest part of is learning. Square your stance and give them a stare. Act like you do when there's nobody there. This is the chance to be what they're afraid of. They need to break the world, so get ready when it's time to be the one in control. Thunder Force, Thunder Force, Thunder Force, Thunder Force. We are not conceding. Looks can be deceiving. In your darkest hour, show them you have the power. That is the genius fucking thing. And our show is based on fucking, just cheese. And that, it was really bad. Shame on you, Corey Taylor, and shame on you, Thunder Force, for pretending like Slayer.
They should just use Deathlock's Thunder Force and just change it.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it, guys. Watch something way better on.
I'm watching Angry Joe movie review. I love his movie reviews. I love watching it. I think he does a really good job. I've been watching it for quite a while. Tend to when I stream and that, if I'm streaming really late, I'll put headphones on and listen to movie reviews while I'm streaming. Because a lot of times, not a lot of people come on. They don't really talk that much, if not none at all. Because a lot of them speak different languages, so they don't really talk. They just watch me play.
New shirts with some funny sayings on them. If you guys have any other sayings from Joe, Alex, me, put them in the comments. These are from Rogues Apparel. If you want to support our show and an independent artist at the same time, pick up one of these shirts now by clicking that link below. And honestly, the bad movies keep rolling in. I had to do this review. I watched this at 2 in the morning last night, and I was like, no, everybody, hands on deck. We're doing a review. We're telling everybody how awful this film is. It's worse than Coming to America. It's probably the worst film of 2021. It's probably the worst film of 2020. So I have to do a review. Check it out. This movie is a big old bag of poop. It's a cosmic poop. Cosmic sin. That is a sin. Welcome to the sin. This is a sin. I just made this review to tell you guys do not make the mistake that I did and waste your time or your money or your gas, Joe, watching this film. Look, I like Bruce Willis and I like sci-fi. This was just way too much crap. Pure shit. And this kind of movie Angry Joe show was born for, so we can save you money, save you from these kinds of things. It was late one night, and I said, you know what? I want to watch some sci-fi. I want to watch some good stuff. Just going through stuff.
So what are you doing?
And I saw the trailer. And it was like space aliens. They were fighting back first. There was fucking space battles in the trailer. And I go, you know what?
Watching some anime?
But make it good because I can do visual shots. And I was looking on horror websites and sometimes do sci-fi. So some of the stills from the film look good when they're stills, right? In the armor, I'm like, what is it? What is this? Is it futuristic apocalypse? You know, remember the film Michael Bay with Armageddon, not apocalypse, Armageddon. Shut up, Ben. But this was just really, really bad. Let me break it down like this. Have you ever wanted to see Bruce Willis cosplay with some kids in the middle of the floor? Well, then this is the film for you. Because it is it's right up your alley if that's what you're looking for. This film, if I can call it that, is a embarrassment, to Bruce Willis. He must have owed somebody some money or something to be in this essentially amateur film. And maybe it wouldn't be so, because I like making movies. Remember when we were young, Joe? This is like a movie I would make when I was 13. But this is the movie that I made when I was 13, in the sense that, like, when I was 13, I could write better dialogue than this dialogue. That's what this film was. It's like some 13-year-old wrote the ideas down, first drafted on the script, and then put it into production immediately. And it wouldn't be so bad if maybe it was running on passion alone, but the dialogue is so damn bad with bangers like,
What's going on?
how are you doing, youngster? No lying down on the job, killer. How are you holding up, soldier?
You'll be all right.
See, was that a line?
Yeah, it was.
Guys, like I said, if I wrote this film when I was 13 and I was given a big budget,
I'll stay on if you want me to. I'll stay on with you.
Yeah. What is it about?
So it takes place in the future. Everyone is living in Mars. We colonize Mars. So we go into this mining, and then all of a sudden, these ghosts come out. Ghosts of Mars.
What? No, that's not at all. What are you trying to? The Ghost of Mars, Joe? That film. Stop bringing up that film. That film is awful. What was it? LL Cool? No, it was Ice-T.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Ice-T. LL.
No,
No, you did run wrong. Joe, did you watch a movie that I forced you to watch?
No,
This is
was-
payback
this
show
was
for your bad
horrible.
movies. This was fucking
This was
horrible.
worse.
I'd rather watch
I'd
when
rather
it
watch.
hits.
You drink
Yes,
water.
me too. I would rather watch
Me
a bad
too.
movie because this felt nothing. Like even my bad movies, like okay, there's.
You gotta stay hydrated.
There was some fun. Jujitsu was
Yeah. this
Gotta
was
stay calm.
Terrible. His acting.
Yeah, stay hydrated now. It's just all about
I
fluid.
had to look up his age while I was watching this because the first thing they do is
I mean, eating food will help.
he's 65 years old.
None of these scenes.
And still looks good. He still looks good. You know, white hairs, obviously. You know, obviously has had white hairs for a while.
Yeah. Don't have anxiety in that. Here's what I think about anxiety. I used to have a lot of anxiety.
This role could still work.
Shit happens, you know. Whatever happens, happens. If our thoughts could control what happens, then no one would be. You would know everything.
Except for what Edward Drake is. This is the
Just focus on yourself.
Right? Edward Drake
Who?
is the writer and director of this movie.
Okay, I've never heard of him before.
It is.
You just gotta eat. Potassium's in everything almost.
The writing, the shots, I kind of like the costumes sometimes, but then there are times where you see him in the light. And it's like
I
this
was gonna
looks
say
so
from a
incredibly cheap.
distance.
From a distance, they look.
Yeah, keep up with your protein. That maintain your protein, maintain your fats,
I did like some of the after effects.
maintain your carbs and that.
Yeah, no, there was-
Focus on eating like more mixed stuff.
Really, really cool ones with a lot of space debris and they're flying through. Yeah, this is really cool.
That's what
Now,
got me in the trailer to watch this fucking thing on Amazon. Fuck!
but
I tried to do what Joe did. I tried to find all the little, sci-fi things, and I watched this, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I
The
can laugh.
cheap sets, the bathing everybody in blue and orange light to try to hide, and then fogs to try to hide everything. It's like, why are all these independent sci-fis or low-budget sci-fi films made in a goddamn industrial, like, that same kind of set with pipes? It's like, if there's a pipes, this guy's gonna go.
It was just so poorly planned out, and you could tell it was super poorly planned out because it takes place in the year 25, and I don't give a shit. It's 2500 and something, right?
24.
Frank Grillo is driving a 1980s truck, and everyone on the road is driving the cars from like this age right now. So they didn't give a shit about the time
He was
frame
on a
or anything.
fucking highway and just came to complete stop. I was like, what the fuck are you
Nothing.
doing, Frank? It's a highway.
But it's a scene that doesn't matter, right? But like, if you cared about the story, you cared about directing and like having a cohesive movie, that wouldn't have been in there at all. And that just set the tone for everything that came afterwards. Where the people who are behind the camera do not give a shit or do not have the aptitude, the skill to make something make sense. In 500 years from now, if there was a white panel van, one of those like creepy, just driving on the road, would not exist.
This is really cringy to watch, guys.
Yeah, because I used to have a lot of dizzy problems and that sometimes.
That are just injected out of
When I had anxiety now, when I didn't want to eat.
No connection to anything else. And how much you want to bet? And I wrote this down because I was watching this at 2 in the morning.
But-
and I was like laying down.
Like one of the things that I always used to think, I wanted friends, I wanted a relationship, I wanted someone by me. But nowadays I think the opposite. I don't want a lot of people by me, I just want a few people by me. I don't want too much attention because I get too much attention to begin with. The really big fine line of learning how to adapt to your environment. Like, love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself. Do what you think that you need to do with your life. It's all about progress. So, like, number one thing for most people, if you don't have a job, get a job. Work part-time. Do something. Choreograph yourself with talking with people. Don't be scared to shout out. Don't be scared to ask someone questions. Like with me, I'm pretty forward with women and men. I'll talk to a woman like I talk to a man. I just talk to him. I say, hey, how you doing? People like to think they get in relationships because they talk to someone from the opposite sex. And that's the dumbest thing. Because I worked with a lot of women that before I got fired, evidently, over bullshit. And they didn't like that I talked to them so openly. I said, that's stupid. You know what they say is, well, they were thinking that I was trying to pick them up because I was being so formal with them. I was thinking I'm just being your friend because I see that I can, maybe care about you. And these are older women. I'm 32. Most of these women are around my age. Had kids and they were married and that. But they still didn't like when another man got close to them. Not because of me, more or less because of them. And they show it. But to me, I never think anything of it. To them, they probably thought a lot of weird stuff about it. They probably thought about having sex with me, for instance, or getting closer to me in that manner because they don't know how to talk to guys. When there's other guys around them, especially guys they're attracted to, it's very difficult. Because our bodies don't allow us to not want to get closer sexually or whatever with someone that you're attracted to. That's how it always happens. I promise you, that's pretty much what happened. That wasn't the first case with me, so to speak. It's like, just be yourself. Don't worry about everybody else. Fuck everybody else. Don't care about other people's problems. Care about your problems. Because until you actually start to care about your own problems and try to manage to make them better, then once you make them better, then you can understand how to care for others. I learned it the hard way, just like most people do with social anxieties and that, or have anxiety altogether. It's very difficult. As I say, as I've been through it, I've done it. For the last 16, I'd say the last 20 years, ever since I was 12 years old or, in 6th grade, 1st grade, kindergarten, that. So, ever since I was 6 years old, I had awkward anxiety problems. A lot of it had to do with because, my parents are saying, I felt like I wasn't wanted as much. I felt like no one didn't like to listen to me. A lot of people feel like that. I understand. I'm right there with you. I learned not to care. I have a reading disability. I have a hard time pronouncing words that I see, verbal words and that. I'll be able to pronounce them through, looking at them and that, reading, I guess. And I learned how to get over it. But I was always scared of it. I was going to be picture perfect, be perfect. No such thing. Society. There's no such thing as perfection because perfection depends on what you do. I can be a perfectionist at, playing video games. Play video games until I get every trophy. That's a perfectionist. I perfected that video game. A lot of people don't look at it like that. Some people think, I had people come on my channel and that because the people that were working that, I had someone stalk me on my channel. And they came on there, said a whole bunch of fucking shit after I got fired and that. They didn't do it when I got fired. They did it after I got fired because they're a bunch of fucking cowards. Sit there and this person was a coward. Said all this shit. Saying I can't get women when I have hundreds of women that like me. All over the world, evidently. I used to date online and that. Look at YouTube. I get like 40% women watch me. Maybe because of my name? I guess, yeah. It could be a possibility. I understand. Evidently not. I know I'm attractive looking. I have very beautiful women that I used to talk to that really liked me. So I find okay. One day I figured out I'm good looking. Very attractive looking. I have, a skin disorder and that. But who gives a shit about that? Everyone has issues. But I'm perfect the way that I am. Now, I can modify things like lose weight or build more muscle and that. Maybe lose a little bit of fat in the jaw on that when I get skinnier. Probably. But the honest truth is, I can't say I really care. The only reason why I would want to do that because I feel entertained by it. So if I do care about something, I guess I have to say, yes, I do care about, my hobbies. I don't give a shit what other people think about my hobbies. That makes any sense. Well, of course it makes sense. I wouldn't be saying it. Ha. So if you like anime, do anime stuff. You like anime, play anime games. Like, SAO games. I love SAO. SAO is a very, very, very good anime. Actually started a whole genre of MMO animes. That's how you get all these other animes that do MMO-based stuff. Sword Art Online did it first. I used to play a lot of Don Hack when I was younger. That was based upon an anime. I mean, what I was saying is, if you did it, just say what you're doing right now, whatever you're doing, there's probably 20 to 10% of the world does it too. So, you're not alone. You're never alone. Yeah, even dating sims, you know? If you have questions about dating, God forbid, I'll give you all the answers in the book. Because I know a lot about it, because, you know, I dated a lot of girls. I just never was in relationships with them. I hang out with them and that. We talked and that. That's the whole main point of my channel. I want you to develop people to be more emotionally sound, because it's hard to do it by yourself. I've been through it by myself. It was massively difficult to learn all this stuff. It took me 16 or so years to really learn how it was. And I still have my little issues here and there. But the things I completed, I'm not angry. I'm not an angry person anymore. I rarely ever get angry. I get frustrated over stupid shit. Well, yeah, I like to rant about stuff, but I don't get fully angry. I understand people a lot more than I ever did. I give in to feelings more than I ever did. So if someone has a problem, I give in to that feeling and say, okay, let's talk about it. That's what we all want. We want someone to talk to. We want someone to, hey, be there for me. I'll be there for you. Why not? Because. Why not? Why not? Why not? Because you'd be very surprised. Not a lot of people are there for people. People do YouTube literally for fucking clicks. And that's not important to me to make. I mean, if I do it, I do it. It's like, here's what I say about a job. I work the job, I'm supposed to get paid to work. So why should I care if I get paid? I'm going to get paid no matter what anyway. I mean, I don't believe. You shouldn't say sad. You shouldn't say true. You never tried. I mean, when you never try to do something, obviously you never know. So whatever you think about yourself, other people are going to find out that about you. So you got to have confidence in yourself. You are who you are. If you choose to modify yourself, say like weight loss or build a little bit more muscle, define yourself a little bit, then do it. You're the only you. No one else can be you. You might be a very beautiful woman to an enormous amount of people. Obviously, they don't say nothing. You would never figure it out. No. But you should be beautiful to yourself. Because that is you. I have some people come on my channel, at least one. Some guy critiquing me about the way I look. And Miles came, he was on, and he basically told him to fuck off. You know, saying, yeah, he is a very cute guy in that. So once again, it never mattered what that man said about me. Because he was lying. He was jealous. He's one of those little babies that goes on people's streams and says, well, I don't think you're like that. I do speaking a bunch of jarish crap. some person probably sits there and jacks off the Armorith all damn day or whatever he likes to do. That's him. He does as he pleases. Should I critique him for that? Hell no, I don't give a fucking shit. That's not me. I don't care about that person. I care about me. I like me. And if people don't like me, then you can go fuck yourself. I don't need a friend. I don't need someone that doesn't like me for me. They see a problem with me, then talk about it. Just more or less the same thing that anybody else. That's what life's all about. It's all about progress. Just keep on pushing yourself to develop yourself a little bit better each year. Every time you have a birthday, you can look back at your year, the last birthday you have, and say, what did I do from birthday to birthday? So I did. Start a YouTube channel. I have quite a few people that like to talk to me. I have quite a few people that like to watch me. I'm happy with what I have. Am I making money? Oh, no, but that's not the point. The point is, if it comes down to that journey, and the journey makes me money eventually, and people start to notice me more, then guess what? That's more progress for me. Well, unfortunately, I can't sit here and say that, it's going to be a while. I'm happy with it, though. I met you, Angel. I met Miles. I met Noah. I met Broly, the guy I was talking to before. I was talking to me about Final Fantasy VII. I actually talked to him in the morning time. He talked to me about what was going on with him and that, and I was very surprised. He's actually a really nice guy. I think it was a guy. I believe it probably was a guy. And so, yeah, and a couple other people that came on. Ultra Blue or whatever his name was. Same thing. So, I mean, does it make me happier to have people to talk to? It does. Like, when I know someone's about to get on, like Miles, I like to stream when he's on. Why? Because I just like that he's just there. The video games don't really excite me as much anymore. It's the company that excites me. That's why I stream. It feels good. And I'm progressing something that could benefit me in the long run. That's all it is with anything. Start with baby things, baby steps. Number 1, treat yourself better. Love yourself more. It's just like, there's gorgeous women out there that still don't know they're gorgeous until someone says that they're gorgeous. And it's all those Facebook bitches with thousands of pictures on there, sexting, taking all these pictures out of themselves and that. I don't know if that's who you are. I don't think it is. But they're gorgeous, beautiful women. Get thousands of comments, likes. But the funny thing is, they still don't know that they're attractive looking. Because it's all about you. It's all about what you think about yourself. A lot of people don't understand that. Same thing with guys. 6-packs walk around, they look stout and they look good. But they have to look that way because they think that's what it is. I don't give a shit. I'm pudgy. I got a little pudge on me and that. I got, a little bit of pudge on my chest and that. I got, I don't give a shit. But then again, I still attract very attractive women. So, does it really matter about looks? Body looks, maybe a little bit. Depends on what you have. Depends on what that person likes. So you define what you like about someone. So say, like, for instance, Miles likes me because he thinks I'm stout. I got broad shoulders. I got big arms. I got a cute face. That's what he said about me that he really likes. And I got the I don't give a fuck attitude. I say what I want to say. And sometimes I get in trouble by YouTube, which happened twice already, but it was a mild thing, so it didn't really matter. So they didn't talk about you. What could you say that you like about me? That's the first start. What are things you think of when you watch me talk to you? I mean, that's how it always starts off. Because I can't see you, so I don't know what you look like. I don't know what Miles looks like. My imagination's thinking of all this stuff, but I really don't know. Sometimes you'd be really surprised how people actually look. Because your imagination goes wild and like, okay, we'll do this and do that, do this, do that. But I don't know. That's why it's good to talk to each other about it. I mean, I had girls send me fake pictures of women because they were scared they weren't good enough. That ain't up to you to decide. That's up to the person to decide if you think you're good enough. Most people don't give a shit. Very small percentage of women and men look that way. Most people look like I do, or look like you do, or look like other people that do. That's why they're influencers. They destroy themselves to influence others and think that's what it should be like. That's what it always comes down to. Liking someone just to talk to. Well, that means you have a reason to be here, though. So you want a friend. You want someone to be close to. Well, yeah. That's mostly how it is with streamers. Most streamers don't really talk too much about the person. But what do you really want? I'm feeling there's something you're just not saying. So I don't know when people say, about the single thing you said. Nah, I've been single all my life. It's all right, though. You said true and sad. Why you say true and sad? Why you say sad? Do you think it's sad to be alone? I've been I haven't had a relationship in 7 years. 7 or 6 years. I dated a guy for 2.5 years. I haven't been with an actual woman since I was in my early 20s. It's like 2021. Been almost 11 years ago. 11 years. Does it look like I'm like saying, oh, I'll never find anyone? Oh, I'll find someone. I just don't know who it is because I'm not going to sit there and, go on date sites and search for people. I'd done that already. I met a, you forgot what the true inside thing was. Well, you're talking about being single. And after that, you said, that's true and sad. Oh, man, that hurts. So that doesn't mean that you want to be with someone. You just don't know if you can handle it, I'm guessing. Did you ever try to date someone? Did you ever try to talk to a guy at all? At least try. I mean, you're doing it right now. You gotta break the fear first. Once you break the fear, you'll get confident about yourself. It's all about breaking the fear. Because I used to be just like that, just like you. A lot of fear, you know. Sometimes I have fear even still now with certain things. That's why I listen. I listen to people in that. Be surprised. People tell truth right up front sometimes. Probably not towards you or me, for instance. But they'll say it enough to where you're just like, oh, I heard that. That's how I found out that I was attractive looking. I kept hearing women talk to each other, talk about how cute I was. Oh, you're attractive looking. You're attractive looking. You're cute. You're cute. I like the way your butt looks and that. Blah, 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 blah. So I use that as a way of saying, okay, is that if that's what they think, then maybe it must be true. That's all it was. That's all it is. I mean, what do you not find yourself? How do you look at yourself? That's the first thing you probably want to ask yourself, more or less, or answer. How's the way you look at yourself? Do you look at yourself that you're ugly? Do you look at yourself whatever the hell, you know, you might think of bad things about yourself in that? I mean, I've done the same thing too. I used to think I was ugly. Like a trash can. Well, why do you think that? Or you compare, I mean, like, I compare myself to other males and that, and I have to say, I'm disappointed in other males. A lot of them are fucking pieces of shit, honestly, or they act like they, you know, act like pieces of shit sometimes. But you seem really fun to talk to in that. I know it's hard to open up sometimes, but once you get used to that, the first common thing to do when you're talking to someone is you ask questions. Food, movies, with us, animes, video games. They're the basic questions you ask everybody. Everybody, doesn't matter who it is. Oh yeah, what kind of food do you like? I like Chinese food. I like some Mexican food. I like tacos. I like big ass cheeseburgers. I like drinking monsters. Sugar-free monsters, not sugar monsters. Them things tear me up. I like exercising. I like taking pre-workouts. I like taking terkesterol. Because that stuff really works. I bought more of it. It's probably going to come in on Saturday, I guess. Well, no, I specifically just told you the questions that, you know. What do you like to watch? Movies, animes, and that. What kind of food do you like? They're the basic two questions most people have answers for. That's why you ask them. Because movies and food go together. Why do you think it's always a date and a movie? Or a movie and a date? Always happens like that. If I went on a date with a girl that came down to it, I probably order something that we both like, go home, watch a movie on my big ass fucking TV, which most people have nowadays. You don't need to go to theater. Oh, think about the questions. My bad. Well, you already answered all the questions besides food. Well, that's what I say. That's what dates are. Dates are literally watching a movie or TV and eating food. That brings you to common ground and ask, do you like the food? The person, you could scenarialize it. You could do it with me right now. I'm an attractive man. Evidently, you might think, whatever about me. I think you're probably attracted to me. Practice with me. Ask a question, and I'll give you an answer to it. If you already heard the answer, ask the question. What you do, you ask how I am. You say like, how are you? Stuff like that. I mean, it's hard to do, but it's a very simple concept. That's how I look at it. See, simple question. How was my day? My day was good. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I did my first stream around like 5. And then at 9, say about 9:30, maybe 10:30 or something like that, I end up going back to sleep because I was tired. Hey, movie man. And that's basically what happened my day. And then I got on stream again. Me and Miles talked for a while on that. I played around with one of my subbers, Toxie, played some Borderlands 1. We played that for about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. And I went off that stream to play another stream. Could be breaking out. Well, you just like you said, movie man, could be breaking out. I really don't care. I don't watch media. Hold on. And I fucking doubt it. I mean, the news could be saying shit. I don't know if anything's going down. Our news media likes to just say stuff. I mean, every time I listen to the news, I don't know why we should care. Russia's been trying to invade Ukraine for the last 30 fucking years or whatever. I really don't give a shit. I saw some breaking news bullshit, but like, I don't care. If people want to be all like uptight with it. That's not my problem. That's not anyone's problem. They've been talking about that shit for the last, like I said, last 5 to 10 years. There's multiple times that Russia done stuff to Ukraine. It's not my problem. It's not our country's problem. Let the other countries deal with it. We need to stop getting involved with other people's shit. Yeah, I just don't care. My honest opinion about it, they're doing this shit because of what's happening. What? Why would it be our problem? Exactly, I'm American. I'm not fucking Russian. I'm not Ukrainian. So why should I care? I don't care about what Russia does. Russia does whatever they want to do. That's their own personal problem. That's what they always do. But no one talks about fucking China and how China has massive human right fucking issues. How they enslave their people to do work for them. But you're going to talk about fucking Russia blowing up some towns. Which, if true or not, I don't even know. All I hear is I hear stuff. I don't know. China's a much bigger problem than fucking Russia. I'll tell you that right now. Because mainstream media likes to throw shit down people's throats. They don't like to talk about actual fucking problems because they're not paid to talk about problems. They're paid to talk about stuff that makes other things look better. If you watch the news a lot, which you shouldn't, because the news likes to talk about stuff because it's entertainment. They have to keep it rolling because they're getting paid by your views. Now, I'm not saying anything's happening. Something probably is happening. But how the big of extent of having another, world war? It's pointless. That's because we have a shitty leader. Our so-called president is a horrible president, and that's why they're doing this. If you want an honest opinion, our president is a fucking idiot. He's a sellout. He's a payout. That's why they're saying all that shit on the media to try to make it look like it's worse than what it is. Talk with Putin. Talk with this. The dude doesn't give a shit. More or less, you can't give a shit because he's brainless. He's a puppet. That's why I don't watch mainstream media. I don't want a war to break out. No one should. If people want to hoorah and I want to shoot people, give me some Russians or whatever, good for you. You can go into the front line to get shot at, I guess, if that's what you want to do. That's because of Biden. That's the reason why. Right there. When Trump was in, what did Trump say to Russia? Fuck off or we're blowing you up. He said the same thing with Korea. And China got scared. That's basically what it is. Yes, he waited for Putin or wait for fucking Biden to get in. Trust me, if Trump was still in, Putin wouldn't be doing nothing of this sort. We don't need to send military troops there. We have drones. We have all kinds of technology. We don't need to send anybody there. A stealth drone can blow up lots of shit. You should know that. The drones are very capable of blowing up towns. They've done it before in Middle Eastern. That's fucking scary. That's why Russia always invades countries close to them. And Ukraine, for instance. Well, obviously you have to be smart to be a fucking leader. I mean, we should all know that. That's why Biden's a horrible leader. He's a fucking idiot. That side only cares about destroying our country instead of, procuring our country to make it stronger so other countries like Russia and China will fear our power and they can stop being fucking dictators. That's all it's ever been. We're too busy killing each other over gender and sexisms and gayisms and all these fucking isms. They're taking that hand and they're waving it, and the other hand's up our fucking ass. Hey, sexism, racism, right up our asses, and all other shit happens. I can't say he's a genius. It's just our administration right now is fucking stupid. Well, when I say Biden, I mean his administration. Biden's just there. That old man needs to fucking retire and go sniff some kids or something. Or whatever the fuck you like to do. My opinion that he does that. But Biden is a president. People listen to his words. That's the reason why we have problems. Because people listen to an idiot. The administration only does so much. They piece shit together, they give to him, and as he's drooling and thinking about eating candy bars and shit, whatever the fuck he likes to do, other leaders are making fun of him. Putin was one of them. The Chinese dictator was the other one. Made fun of his ass. Oh yeah, you guys like me, don't you? I mean, they can't. The House is flipping like crazy. They already lost 20 seats to the House. 20 seats flipped the GOP as of last couple of days. No one wants this. I can't say this is the worst time. When George W. Bush got in the office, Jr., that was the worst time in our country. It's just like it is now, but we get paid more now, so it evens it out. But it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it because there ain't much I can do about it besides talk about it. That's about it. But well, yeah, he's the one that started all this shit. He had his hand all the way in the cookie jar. They faked they fake shit just to go to war with Afghanistan. Had nothing to do with Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden didn't even do nothing. He got him in the office, I guess. But it's politics. It's strong arming. These are people of 1%ers in our country that, that are, controllers. These people do not care. They do not care about what happens to us. Even though they're old. How the fuck these people are still alive blows my mind. They're all in their 70s. They're old. You have 15 more years maybe to live. You're going to do everything you can to pull down and fuck up whatever you can. It's sad. It's a day-by-day transition. We keep on believing the shit that pours out of mainstream media when we know that they could, my opinion, lie about shit. That's why I don't pay attention to them. There's other ways I can get my news, and I don't see anything of that sort happening. So that's why I don't believe that it's happening. The mainstream media wants to route us up to think, oh my God, something's going to happen. I see all these dumb fucks on YouTube. Some of them are like, World War III is happening. Why would you want that to happen? It won't happen. Because it can't happen. Countries are united. They don't want this shit to happen. Russia's not strong enough to evade all the shit they're invading. They can't do it. They won't be able to do it. There's literally no fucking way to do it. Hitler had a massive army, enormous technology. Russia? Not really. I don't even know if they have good technology. Compared to us? I doubt they're even close compared to us. That's how we got all our technology, was through German scientists and shit. Okay, well, we do that too. Do you not know how many people that we killed? Okay, I'll see you later, Angel. You have a good one. Bye-bye, Angel. We blew up the Middle Eastern for like 20 fucking years, dude. Are you kidding me? We literally blew up Middle Eastern civilians for a long fucking time. There's been documentations of us blowing up schools and killing children. Do you guys not see that? There's documentaries on this shit. There was an American teacher civilian that saw it with his own eyes. A drone strike in and blew up a whole fucking school. The dude documented it. We always do that. We like to play with our toys. And the people like playing with their toys don't give a fuck because they cover it up with mainstream media. Oh my God, it's not this and that. That's what they've been doing. If they do whatever they please. If they want to start a war, they're going to start a war. The reason why most wars get started is because there's something to gain with it. That's the reason why we start war. for propaganda resources and money. That's what we do it for. I'm not going to fucking war. I'm not getting fucking drafted by a bunch of goddamn morons. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to fight for another person's country because we want to be all thinking that we have to. No, I don't. That's not my country. I don't fucking care. And I agree with you, Russia wants Ukraine back. They haven't won Ukraine back for the last 40 years. Good for them. I'm sick and tired of having our American soldiers, if not Canadian soldiers, French soldiers, everyone die because of other people's bullshit. Russia does what they do because we lack power. It's our administration. They said if Trump was in for another 4 years, we would have no conflict at all. Because we didn't. He tried to do it. Trump told him, dude, you gotta fucking stop this shit, dude. Like I said, he told freaking North Korea, we will bring down hell and fire on your country if you guys keep doing this shit. And we have the technology to do it. I mean, honestly, I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, Afghanistan, we fucked around with the Middle East during that forever, and no one else gave a fucking shit about the Middle East. We're all interconnected. European unions, United States, especially England, they're all the fucking same. They all blow each other off. This could be the biggest disguise to cover up something else that's happening. And you're going to look at that disguise like it's, oh my God, something is happening. Yeah, it's probably not that. They do it all the damn time. They say, well, if they show you with one hand, they're doing this with the other hand. They do it every single damn time. Every single damn time. News media blew up about Joe Rogan. Blew up for no fucking reason at all. Because he was telling the truth about shit. You know why Afghanistan has problems? It's because, you're right, they have no power. That's why a lot of them, Afghanis, moved to England or to America. And honestly, to tell you the honest truth, I don't think we have nukes anymore. I think they got rid of all of them. I don't believe we have nukes anymore. I don't believe in any of that stupid garbage shit. They've been talking about that shit for years. Who blew up everything that? No, they won't. These leaders don't want to kill anybody, honestly. They do that stuff for propaganda. To stir the pot. I don't think anyone wants to drop nukes on people. If they had that much hatred towards each other, why do they meet up together to talk? They meet up to talk. If they're that willing to kill each other, why would you meet up with the UK president with Putin to talk? Wouldn't you just kill Putin? Why? Wouldn't you do something of that sort? Obviously, they don't want to, because it doesn't seem like they want to kill each other to begin with. Could be conspiracy. They could be just talking and saying, you blew up a couple of my battleships. You killed a couple of people, whatever, how many people they killed. And Russia could be saying, well, you blew up a couple of my battleships. You really think they don't think like that? Of course they do. They're leaders. That's kind of their job. I mean, does our government really care about the people of the United States? Somewhat. The state governments do, but not the federal government. Sometimes the state government does it, but a lot of them do. And the only reason why Afghanistan got fought over with is because of the resources it has. That's it. And because people think it's a holy land. Well, you can be a cultist, religious nutcase all you want. God's not going to come down and bless you. Matter of fact, if it came down to it, God will come down and wipe us out. Well, yeah, they've been doing that forever. Seems like you're really into this shit movie. I never really care about this. I worry about my damn self. I don't give a fuck what other countries do. I never really cared anyway. I don't see the point. I got other things on my mind and worry about Russia doing stupid shit. Let them do it. They're going to do it anyway. I understand it's fun to talk about, which it is. But when it comes down at the end of the day, who knows what's going to happen? We could have secret military in Russia right now trying to stage a coup. Happened before. Happened plenty of times. I can't say it's once in a generation. We invaded Afghanistan. We did the same fucking thing Russia's doing. No difference. Doesn't matter what power they are. We still invade another country to steal their resources, to claim ownership of it. Why do you think we still got so many, 10 or 20,000 troops in Afghanistan just sitting there? Patrolling streets and shit? Get them out of there. They don't do it for the people. They do it because of resources. The military ops do it for resource gain. That's all it ever is. The lithium mountains. They have the biggest lithium mountains probably in the world. It's for resource gain. So think the analogy of this. Why do bigger people like to bully little people? Because they see they can gain something from bullying them. Their lunch money, their food, to nourish them, to make them, keep them bigger. What do you think big countries do to little countries? Same thing. Take their resources, make them bigger and better, so they can suffer. That's how it's always been. That's why we invaded them. We invaded them because they didn't have anything. That's why. I mean, Mexico's Mexico. They're invading themselves. We never care about Mexico. I don't know if they even have good resources anyway. Tell you honest truth. In Canada? Canada's a winter wonderland. Boca, Canada doesn't even grow fucking trees. I talked to a guy from Canada. That's what it is. You wait and see. If you like this stuff, go for it. But if you think that this shit's gonna affect our country, I don't think so. On my side of the information line, I haven't heard nothing. I heard very little blips of certain things. We're still trying to get our country out of the woke bullshit. Slowly it is happening, but that's a lot more shit to deal with a couple people being blown up that are not our citizens. If they are, then sucks to be them to be there in the first place. Our country problems come first. That's how it always is. No, it won't. What are you talking about? The bulk of our gas, the bulk of our oil came from our country to begin with. We could shut our borders down and be perfectly fine surviving. What did Trump do in the last 2016, 2020? He want us to be our own personal resource gains. We don't need China for supplies. We can make them here. Think about it. That's what he was doing. We pump our own fucking oil and we sell it out to people to make profit so our country can get richer. It's not being in debt. Even though our debt is a Federal Reserve debt, it's just fucking pointless money. Yeah, we are. 100%. That's why gas went down. What are you talking about, dude? You make no sense. Gas went down because we were energy independent. Gas was $1.60. When Dickhead came in, it went up to fucking $3.20. Why? Because we had to carry all that fucking oil from carriers from the Middle East and whatever other fucking backwards country you get oil from to our country. They didn't want us to produce here as much because of climate change. Climate change for what? Climate changes no matter what we do. Yeah. That's because of Biden, dude. When Trump was here, when Trump was in office, 2018, gas prices were $1.69, dude. I remember it. I watched the gas prices because we were producing more oil here for ourselves, and we were exporting more oil out than we were importing more oil. That's why the barrels went down in price, because we were making money off the barrels more often. Well, I'm just telling you, that's just how it is. That's why this shit's happening. That's why we're having that's why this war could break out, whatever it might be. This shit happens. The history repeats itself so much more. It always does. Russia invaded fucking Ukraine, tried to invade them multiple times. It never happened all the way. They blew up a couple people and they had some casualties, of course. And then finally they had a ceasefire and everything went back to normal. I mean, it's not an argument. I'm having a conversation. I'm not mad at you or anything. I agree with almost everything that you say. Okay, we'll see you later. You have a good one, man. I'm always happy to talk to people. I mean, it's always good to talk, man. That's the biggest problem with the world. No one likes to communicate. They just like to just, I'm right, you're wrong. No, we're both fucking wrong and right. That's all it is. Okay, man. I'll see you around. I'm gonna get off too.